I hope that you'll be able to check out that guide, and I hope that you will be able to know that this is an organization that is there for you and for all of your loved ones. They're also doing a huge amount of work behind the scenes, campaigning to raise awareness that LGBTQIA plus kids exist, who they are, what they need, how to make the world a better place for us. So please and thank you for supporting the Trevor Project. Oh my, no, really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. That's just incredible. Thank you so much. We're going so far past our goal here.
Oh.
Is that real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like not believing my eyes here that we've raised 10,000 through the stream. What does that add up to altogether?
21. About 21,000.
That's just amazing. Thank you so much. I'm also, Ian's letting me know. Oh my gosh, I honestly can't believe it. Ian is letting me know about some encore requests for songs that we played earlier, which would be awesome. I'd love to play some of them again. I'd really love to play Love Like You again because I missed a chord on it, which I'm really beating myself up for. And I'm also seeing that the Fry song is request, which is super fun to say. So Ian is telling me that we've raised 10,000 through this concert, through this stream. That's a total of 21,000. That's over the goal. The thermometer is bursting. I'll draw it after this. I honestly can't believe it. I just thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting the Trevor Project. Thank you so much for coming to this. I was hoping, that if this went well, I'd really love to, and please let me know if you would like this to be true. I'd really love to make this an annual tradition. So if this is something that you might want to make a habit out of, coming to hang out with us, Ben, I'm not volunteering you unless you're down. Oh, he's giving me a thumbs up, so I'm really excited about that. It's really, really fun to get to play music with Ben. I don't know if anyone here was at the 2016 San Diego Comic-Con panel? We had a big band and Ben was there on the bass. So it used to be so fun to always play music together. And also there was a Gallery Nucleus show that was just the two of us.
Yeah, that was...
But I couldn't play guitar at the time, so it was this very interesting ukulele bass, high register, low register combo. So I'm grateful that I have a chance to try and fill it out with a little more mid-range now that I've learned how to play guitar. Let's see. Well, I was, let's do the Fry song again.
You want to do it? All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Still on here.
Okay. There was a story for. It was the Fry song, right? So when I was let me.
All right.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me move this thing out of your way. There we go. I think I've just been inching in a little bit. So when I was writing the Fry song, that was actually the first. It was the first song I wrote for television, but it was also the first episode I ever boarded for TV. And I was very nervous to pitch. I'm very introverted, and the only thing, I think there was this battle happening inside of me between really, really loving cartoons and wanting to convince people to let me board this episode, but also really, really not wanting to have to perform and do the whole song and dance of pitching. So I was really psyching myself up, and we went on the roof of Cartoon Network, and Ian was there, and I played the Fry song over and over again, and each time you gently suggest that I do it just a little bit louder until I was audible at all. And then that's how I got ready. And it stayed in, which was really amazing. Daddy, why did you eat my fries? I bought them and they were mine, but you ate them. Yeah, you ate my fries and I cried, but you didn't see me cry. My cursed blood is your cursed blood. Come on back and be my bud. I can count your visits on my fingertips. Come back and give me presents from your business trips. Daddy, why did you bother me? If all you wanna do is bother me, don't you know that I love you and I only wanna see more of you? Daddy, why did you eat my fries? I bought them and they were mine, but you ate them. Yeah, you ate my fries and I cried, but you didn't see me cry. Daddy, do you even love me? Well, I wish you would show it, because I wouldn't know it. What kind of dad eats his daughter's fries and doesn't even look her in the eyes? Daddy, there were tears there. If you saw them, would you even care? It's really fun to play. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for these encore requests. I'd love to play it. I saw a request for the Craig ending again, and I'd really love to play it again if y'all are down, because I think it's just a beautiful song. Is there anything you'd like to say about Craig things?
Oh gosh, I wasn't prepared to speak.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's Jeff Rosenstock wrote this amazing song for Craig. It's such a sweet, sleepy way to kind of end your day watching the episode. It feels like when we were talking about doing this, it was like, oh, it feels like that would fit in.
Yeah.
It feels like those fit in with kind of the vibe.
Yeah, I love the way you end with them all sitting around the dinner table together. It just feels like no matter what you're going through, to be able to return to that and count on it, it's just really beautiful. Like I get like teary over the Craig ending theme, so it's a real honor to get to play it.
When I heard this version, this one also made me teary, like hearing it, just the emotion stretched out over a slightly different, different, longer song. I mean, it's,
Yeah, I think my favorite part is speaking in a secret, stupid language, which feels really relatable. I think it just really captures this like teenagery feeling that I don't know if I ever totally let go of, because I feel like I still like to surround myself with people with whom I share a secret, stupid language. Okay. When it's time to go to bed, I know I don't have to feel alone, 'cause you'll be waiting for me in my dreams. When it's time to go to bed, I know I don't have to feel alone, 'cause I'll be thinking of you while I sleep. setting off illegal fireworks and hiding bottles in the sand. When it's time to go to bed, when it's time to go to bed, when it's time to go to bed, I know, I know, I know, I know. When it's time to go to bed, I know I don't have to feel alone, 'cause I'll be waiting for you at the creek. I'll see you tomorrow. Is this true? Yeah, it's saying that Jeff Rosenstock is in the chat. I really love this song, man. Thank you.
Oh, we did okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry that I flipped to the lyrics by accident. I really love it. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Let's see. I see that there's also oh my gosh. Well, I see that we've raised $10,400, which is just astonishing. This is really amazing. The fundraising element of Instagram is since I've been away, is new to me, and I think this is just awesome. That this is now a thing that can be done. But mostly, I think it's awesome that you've all come out to support the Trevor Project and the amazing work that they do for LGBTQIA+ youth and all these incredible resources that they've put together for Bi+ Awareness Week. Happy Bi+ Awareness Week. Thank you so much for all your support. I really can't believe that we've made our goal. It's thanks to all of you. Thank you for coming and listening to these songs from these cartoons. What is it? Ian's laughing and I want to know what.
People want It's Only Magic, but you didn't practice that.
Oh, I didn't practice. Oh gosh. I didn't. And that was on uke too. It's only magic. Isn't it amazing when you know? Every second that you see is 24 connected pieces. I remember the melody. If I go on pause, I can figure it out. Let's see. One thing that I'd really like to play. I'll save it. I'll do one more encore and then I'll do it after. I'd love to try Love Like You again. And I'd love to try What do you think? Love Like You or Time Adventure? What do you think? What do you think?
Well,
Anyway, I need to keep
well, we hear. We'll have to wait.
Oh, because there's a lag on the...
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna do Love Like You again. I'll do them both. I can do them both. I can do all of it. Because it's why I'm here. If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love. When I see the way you act, wondering when I'm coming back, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Love like you. Love like you. Love like you. I always thought I might be bad. Now I'm sure that it's true, 'cause I think you're so good. And I'm nothing like you. Look at you go, I just adore you. I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special. If I could begin to do something that does right by you, I would do about anything. there's a request for the Stephen theme, which I think I could pick out. It was a long time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited to be hosting this concert to raise money for the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is an amazing organization. They provide a suicide prevention hotline for LGBTQIA+ youth. If only to just let people know that this resource exists, I would really, really like to raise awareness about the Trevor Project and the fact that they are raising awareness about the needs of LGBTQIA+ youth and providing spaces for us as a community and resources, research and information and guides for how to support one another. In honor of Bi Plus Awareness Week, there are some specific resources available for how to be there for and support the Bi Plus people in your life. So if you have loved ones, family members, friends who are bi, who are pan, who are multi, who are fluid, and who are under the umbrella of Bi Plus, then I highly recommend checking out the resources that are available from the Trevor Project. I'd also like to say hi to Ian's telling me that some of my friends from Brazil are present, and I was actually just talking about going to CCXP and how incredibly wonderful it was to have a chance to visit the Stephen fan base in Brazil and how much I learned when I was there. One of the things that's also really exciting about being involved in Trevor, the Trevor Project, is that they have some very ambitious goals to, in the future, expand their services to be more global outside of the U.S. And I think that would absolutely be just incredible. And as someone who has sort of toured around to various conventions around the world, I really know firsthand that these resources would be incredibly helpful in so many more places around the world. So please know that as you're donating, it will support those goals for the Trevor Project and hopefully be able to reach many of you and your loved ones, even if you are on those distant shores. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to everyone. I don't know how many people here have ever come out to see me play at the various conventions and book signings and things. I never really thought that I would end up doing performances as an animator. I thought that I would get to be very much alone and in front of a desk and drawing all of the time, and so performing is really I get really nervous. I get really stage frighty, and so everyone who's come out to see me and supported me, I just want to say how much I deeply appreciate that, and I hope that organizations like this, I really think that it's because of what I've been able to learn from the Trevor Project and from resources from GLAAD, to be able to be out has really made a humongous difference in my being able to do things like this and just be able to play music and perform. And I remember once I got a really sweet comment from John DiMaggio, who's the voice of Jake on Adventure Time and also Bender and also many incredible cartoon characters. He would hear my really early demos for Jake, things like the Island song, and I was very sheepish at the time. Like I said, when I was with Ian, just trying to be loud enough to be audible. And by the time I did Time Adventure, he was like, it's completely different. Like it sounds like you're actually enjoying the sound of your own voice. And I know that the reason that I was able to get there was because of the support of the people that I love in my life, and also because of the things that I was able to learn and the ways I was able to grow, because of organizations like this and because of the LGBTQIA+ community that welcomed me really so incredibly graciously at a time when I didn't know that would be a place that I was allowed to belong. So I'd like to thank everybody that was there for me along that path and along that journey. I saw that people were requesting the Steven Universe theme. I think if I pick it out really quick, I'll remember it. Also, we've raised over $11,000 in the course of this concert. That's absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so much for all your support. I'm so, so excited that we're able to come together to support this organization. I know that there are so many ways through art and through cartooning that we can find each other and that we can reach each other and that we can support each other. But the Trevor Project, being involved with the Trevor Project is really meaningful for me because art aside, it's just a very, very direct lifeline. It provides very, very direct support to LGBTQIA plus kids in need, no matter their circumstances, no matter if they have HBO Max or cable. This is a resource that really goes beyond things that I have been able to do through my art, and so it's so amazing to be able to be involved with it. So I'm trying to pick out the Steven theme. We are the crystal gems, we'll always save the day. And if you think we can't, we'll always find a way. That's why the people of this world believe in garnet, amethyst, and pearl, and Steven. I gotta watch my pee pops. This is the thing I know from voice directing, but I'm doing it a bunch. Yeah.
You can't do this when
I
you
need
sing.
that screen. Yeah. When I'm also playing guitar. Let's see. I would love to play Time Adventure again. If that's all right with y'all. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. So, I got it. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. So we're always living in the present tense. It seems unforgiving when a good thing ends. But you and I will always be back then. But you and I will always be back then. But you and I will always be back then. But you and I will always be back then. There was some amazing force outside of time to take us back to where we were and hang each moment up like pictures on the wall inside a million tiny frames so that we can see it all. It would look like will happen, happening, happened, will happen, happening, happened, and there we are again and again. 'Cause you and I will always be back then. 'Cause you and I will always be back then. 'Cause you and I will always be back then. That's why you and I will always be best friends. Thank you. I really can't thank you all enough. I'm seeing from Ian that we've raised over 23,000 total since the beginning of Bi Plus Awareness Week. This is so amazing. The other thing is it's just really, oh my gosh, just really incredible to see this outpouring support specifically around Bi Plus Awareness Week. As somebody who spent a huge portion of my adult life uh, not knowing if I could even talk about this, to see such an outpouring of support specifically around a week that's devoted to bi awareness is just incredibly moving. It's taking a lot to just sort of hold this together, because it's just really astonishing. I think even in 2015, when I was sort of starting to talk about this, I was having a difficult time really figuring it out. You know, I was like on Google being like, can you be non-binary and bisexual? Like, I just didn't know, you know, I had no access to this kind of information well into my adult life. It's really embarrassing to admit, but I think it's also why it's so critical that these resources exist. Yeah, we're coming up. We're coming up on the end of our stream at 7. We have just a little time left. I had one last song. One last song that I was working on. It was one of the final songs that we did together on Steven Universe Future. I'll see if I can do this one. Again, this music was written by, this was sort of our credits tradition. This music, beautiful music, was written by Ivy and Surashu, and then I added lyrics. Just a little time, just a little something else instead, just a little time, just a little something up ahead I'm dreaming of. Going somewhere in being human. Oh gosh. Just a little time, just a little feeling that, oh my gosh, just a little time, just a little something that I need, just a little time, just a little feeling gaining speed I'm dreaming of. Going somewhere and being human. There's really, I'd like to say thank you also to just to everyone that's been involved in all of these songs. My incredible Steven Universe cast that performed them in the finals, my amazing composers Ivy and Surashu, and all of our collaborators. I'd like to thank Jeff Ball. I'd like to, of course, thank Ben for being here to play with me on the bass. To thank my entire crew over all of the 8 years that we worked together. I would really like to thank Ian Jones-Cordy for being my tech through all of this, and for also showing me what people are saying and requesting, and also where we are in terms of fundraising. And this is just just unbelievable that we have raised, over the course of the stream, we have raised 1,100, or we've raised 11,400, it's like hard for me to even believe it, $11,475 for the Trevor Project. And please know, thank you so much to everyone who donated. You're directly making such a positive impact and helping provide this resource to LGBTQIA plus youth. The Trevor Project, just to reiterate, the Trevor Project offers a suicide prevention hotline. They offer text and chat. They are there if you need them. They are there if you know someone who needs them. There are communities that and spaces online that Trevor provides. They also have a huge amount of research and information. If you are feeling alone, if you don't know how to navigate any of the various really specific and personal and difficult challenges that we face, there is a giant community to support you, and the Trevor Project can connect you with that community. And you are making that possible with your donations. So thank you so, so much from the bottom of my heart. This is just so incredible. Ian's telling me that we had 526 donations over the course of this concert. Now I have 528. It's just unbelievable. I'm really so blown away. I really can't thank you enough. Thank you for celebrating BI+ Awareness Week with me, with us, and with the Trevor Project. Thank you for, also by doing this, thank you for just letting them know how much this time means to you through your donations and through the time that we just spent together. It's such an incredible honor that by writing silly songs for cartoons and silly songs for television, that it could then become something that could support LGBTQIA plus kids and provide this resource for them. So it's just the honor of a lifetime. Thank you so, so much. We're coming to a close. We have 2 minutes left. We have one minute left. So I really just wanted to close out by thanking everyone so, so, so much. Let's see. Yeah, thank you. I would really, really like to close out just with one more performance of Change Your Mind. It's very short. I know I said that this was a song that I wrote sort of on the tail end of my sort of arcing mental health journey over the course of Steven Universe, but the truth is that the journey is very ongoing, and these are all, I love music and I love songwriting, and these all kind of capture these moments in time for me, but I'm very, very grateful to have gotten to share and to continue to get to share this journey with all of you, and thank you for being here. I don't need you to respect me, I respect me. I don't need you to love me, I love me. But I want you to know you could know me if you change your mind. 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 Thank you so much for joining us tonight.